Hi guys, welcome to number 6 on the Masterclass, Miracle Working Keys to Great Success in your life, your faith, your family, every area of your life. This is a fun one, a little bit embarrassing, a scary one, but it's an absolute cracker that'll take you to the next level. And don't tell me before I start ever that God doesn't have a sense of humour. I'm just coming home from the Amazon jungle mission in Guyana, and I hear a strong voice saying you need to go to the market and get a pair of, a 5-pack of underwear. And I'm like, no danger. I'll be the only white guy there. But my host assured me it was safe. And a little bit embarrassing to go to such a place. You stand out. So I get there and I'm looking around, and this robber guy jumped on my back and tried to, and of course now I'm even more the centre of attention. But there, I got the 5-pack, got in my rucksack, no idea why. And so I get on the flight. We're flying home over the Caribbean, and all of a sudden earthquakes and lightning's hitting the aircraft. So the pilot announces we're going to have to do an emergency landing in Barbados. So he brings the flight down, and he gets, I don't know, as close as he could to the runway, and boom, the hurricane and the lightning was striking the airplane, and he has to go back up again, took a sharp rise and spin around for another 20 minutes. And he does this 4 times, comes down, and by this time different ones were beginning to weep. Even the air hostesses were frozen stiff and didn't move. Panic was beginning to break out, and then he announced that announcement nobody wants to hear. We don't have enough fuel to go on any further. I'm going to have to force land this aircraft and force it through the hurricane and force land it, no matter what the lightning does or what the hurricane does. So by this time, people were crying, sobbing out loud. Blind panic broke out on the aircraft. And he's coming down, and as he was, you know, an air hostess sitting beside me, white-knuckled. But I thought, well, you know, it's a time to have fun. And so I jumped up, and I just thought, let's play church. And I just shouted loud, if you've got fear, anxiety, worry, and you would like the peace of God, just quickly raise your hand. I was amazed to see dozens and dozens of hands rose up. And so I just ran up the aisle, and I put my hand on every head I could and said, the peace of God, the peace of God, the peace of God, the peace of God. Peace broke out in that aircraft. Peace broke in that aircraft right across the place. And the air hostesses were too frightened to leave their seats to come and tell me to sit down. Now, I don't want you to think I'm some amazing guy that's, you know, fearless. No. I'm just the same as everybody else, but from time to time I get a moment, a download of faith, a little word of vision, and so I just got a little download of confidence from heaven, from the living God himself, and so peace breaks out. The aircraft landed with a bit of a crash, damaging the landing gear, and then to a man and a woman, people roared and shouted, and a big long dreadlock Rastafarian stood up, shouted at the top of his voice, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Well, the fun wasn't over. We got out of the aircraft, and they said we're going to leave in 1 hour time, but everybody panicked and said, no way, we getting on. And so they announced you're going to have to stay in the Hilton Hotel for 5 days in the sun, free hotel, free food, free everything for 5 days. That didn't satisfy everybody. Few people, you know, when they announced you won't have any luggage with you, they started screaming, shouting, I wear designer clothes all the time. I wear flesh clothes every day. I need to get thousands of dollars to buy new gear. And they were going crazy. And then I remembered what my mother always taught me when I was a little boy. Make sure wherever you go, you got clean undies on, just in case you get picked up with an ambulance or you're in an emergency. Then all of a sudden, I was in the happy zone. I was in the happy zone. I didn't worry about spare clothes or shoes or anything, as long as you had a 5-pack to last the 5 days. So guys, I just want to encourage you about this key. Don't keep yourself in the safe zone. Don't keep yourself in the comfort zone. Faith, real faith is spelled R-I-S-K. And even if you're in the most risky situation, like I was on that aircraft, I want to encourage you, as long as you have God on your side and a fresh, clean 5-pack in your hip pocket, then life is going to be great, no matter the circumstances. So you tough guys out there, don't be so obsessed about a 6-pack. Just make sure you got a 5-pack with you on every travel at all times. God bless you guys. I hope you're enjoying these. You could drop a little comment if you want. Have a fantastic week.